Have you ever asked ChatGPT for help and didn't really get what you wanted? I've been using ChatGPT for quite some time, and in the beginning, I got a lot of responses that I really wasn't asking for. Then I figured it out. It's all about the way and how you ask it. In this video, I'm giving you 10 super simple tips for writing better prompts so that you can get faster, smarter results from ChatGPT and actually save some time. Hey educators, I'm Joe Daly, and welcome to the first video in my brand new series designed to help you use ChatGPT more effectively in your classroom. Today, we're starting with what I think is the most important skill, and that's prompt writing. The way that you ask determines the quality of the answers you're going to get. If you've ever typed something into ChatGPT and didn't get the results you were looking for, you're not alone. The problem isn't really with the tool, it's probably with the prompt. When we give clear, specific instructions, just like with our students, we get better results. So let's walk through the top 10 elements of effective prompt writing. Now, you don't have to use all 10 in every single prompt that you write for ChatGPT, but the more you include, the more specific and helpful ChatGPT can be in its response. Think of them as tools in your toolbox. The more you use, the better your build's going to be. Okay, number 1. Start with a clear objective or task. ChatGPT needs to know exactly what you're looking for. A vague request leads to a vague result. For example, develop a creative, hands-on activity for a 4th grade art class that teaches students about color mixing using only primary colors. Okay, number 2. Provide ChatGPT with some context or some background information. It helps ChatGPT tailor its response to your classroom setting or your subject or any goals that you have. For example, I teach high school biology with an emphasis on genetics. Provide a detailed explanation of Mendelian inheritance that includes practical examples my students can relate to. Number 3, let ChatGPT know who your intended audience is going to be. A response for a kindergartner is going to look a lot different than a response for a high school student. For example, create a set of classroom management strategies specifically for new middle school teachers who work with energetic 7th graders. Okay, number 4. Let ChatGPT know the tone or the style that you intend. Warm for parent communication, lively for student activity, humorous, professional, whatever it may be. Write a welcome message for new parents that is warm, friendly, and professional. All right, number 5. Let it know what format or structure you'd like to have your response in. This gives you control over how the information is organized, and it's easier for you to copy and paste it later. Such as, outline a lesson plan in a bullet point format for a 6th grade history class covering key events of the American Revolution. All right, number 5. Set your desired length or your detail amount. Tell ChatGPT how detailed you want your answer to be. It'll avoid you getting too little of a response or getting too much of a response. Compose a 150-word summary for a math lesson on fractions that is concise yet detailed enough for 5th grade students. Number 7. Key points or content you want to be sure that is included in your response. If there's something essential that you want included, calling it out ensures that it's going to be there and it won't be missed. Draft a discussion prompt for Romeo and Juliet that includes questions about character motivation, themes, and historical context. If you're looking for something more specific, set some constraints or limitations. It helps keep the response focused, avoids complexity, and ensures that it meets the needs of your classroom. Write a science lab instruction sheet for a middle school experiment on chemical reactions using simple language and fitting on one page. Okay, number 9. Provide examples or a template. When you give us an example of what you want, ChatGPT can mirror the structure or the tone to match exactly what you need. Provide a template for a parent-teacher conference report with sections for student progress, areas needing improvement, and upcoming class events. Use the template provided as a guide. All right, and finally, number 10. State the desired outcome or purpose. This helps ChatGPT shape the response toward a goal, whether it's to inform, engage, inspire, or brainstorm. Generate a list of creative ideas for a school fundraiser that boosts community involvement and raises money. So now, let's build a prompt together, using as many of these elements as we can. Our task is to create a month-long book club guide for the book Because of Winn-Dixie, and let's do this for 4th graders. So I will include this prompt in the descriptions below so you can copy and paste it and then change it as you need to. But I put together, create a 4-week book club guide for 4th grade students reading Because of Winn-Dixie. Include discussion questions, vocabulary words, and comprehension checks for each week. Use a warm and student-friendly tone, present it in an outline format, and keep the guide under 2 pages in total. So now you see I've got an outline. It's got week 1. It's got discussion questions, vocabulary words, comprehension checks, and so it's going to go ahead and go through all of the weeks. It's got the weeks broken up and it's given them to me in different chapters, so I know what chapters for each week. Got discussion questions, and it gives some other tips along with it. That's really great. I can copy and paste this into Word or into Slides, Google Slides, and kind of make it look kind of cool for the kids. There's one more thing I want to do. I'm really big with hands-on stuff in the classroom. So I want to provide a list. I want ChatGPT to provide a list of 5 ideas for student projects when the book club is completed. It should be able to be completed in no more than 3 classes of 45 minutes each. Let's change that to of. Let's see what it comes up with. So we got welcome bags, a newspaper, scene reenactment, a memory book, and a soundtrack. Now this has got some good ideas, and I could easily pick all of them and put them in a choice board and let the kids choose, or I could pick one and then kind of expand upon it. But this is really good. It's giving me some good ideas, and I'll include these prompts below in the description. I hope this video has helped you see that how just a little extra thought can lead to huge time savings and get better responses from ChatGPT. I've also created a brochure entitled Mastering the Art of Prompt Writing. You can find the free downloadable PDF in the description below. If you found this helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications because this is just the beginning. In upcoming videos, I'll walk you through many more different ways to use ChatGPT in your classroom. Practical, creative, time-saving ways from lesson planning to communication, grading, student-led projects. The list goes on and on. So stick around, share this with a teacher friend, and I'll see you in the next video.